Swarm Rising is a great action-packed adventure book that I've written with Steve Cole, who's amazing, and it's about intelligent life coming to Earth.
We're introduced to the Swarm in this book. Who are they and what are they about?
As an astronaut, I get asked a lot about aliens. It's one of the biggest questions left out there. Are we alone in the universe? And I think that we're not. I think that there is life everywhere in the universe. But we do have a problem. We have a problem of the universe being so big. So this is how I think that aliens might arrive on Earth. Not in spaceships, not as little green people, but traveling at the speed of light.
Wow.
As a digital intelligence.
I want to break it down. What are we talking? Are we talking little sort of micro beings, or are we talking about full-fledged walking, talking aliens?
Life actually sprung up on Earth really quickly. As soon as the conditions were favourable, bang, there was life. But it took 1 billion years for that kind of single-celled microbes and bacteria to actually evolve into something a little bit more complex. 1 billion years, that's a long time. But there are 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy.
Wow.
There are 100 billion, probably 300 billion galaxies in the universe that we can see. I mean, there's got to be life everywhere in the universe.
For all the Newshour viewers who are eager to know, when will they be able to go on holiday to the moon per se?
Oh, it might take a while. It may be 50 years, before they can do that. I think at the moment, yes, it's something only really wealthy people can have access to. But in 50 years, 100 years, I think you're going to have your space hotel, and it's going to be something that everybody once in their lifetime might be able to think, do you know what, I'm going to have a holiday in space.
What do you think a space holiday could even look like?
You've got your space hotel, you're floating in weightlessness. There's going to be a lot of glass, a lot of brilliant places you can just look out, not just down at the planet, but look the other way, look out into the universe. You can enjoy some space food. I hope it improves in 50 years' time.
So one conversation that we have a lot is going back to this issue of climate change and our world changing. Do you reckon for you that being in space and actually looking at the Earth from space has maybe either changed your perceptions on climate change or made you sort of really take in what is happening?
The planet is quite robust. It has survived ice ages and cataclysmic events throughout its history. But every time you have a sunset or sunrise from space, and we go around 16 times a day, so you see it a lot, you see the thin strip of the atmosphere. And that atmosphere is just 16 kilometers thick.
Wow.
I mean, it's the tiniest strip of gas. And then we're into the black abyss of space. And you think, wow, when you look up to, here on Earth and you see a sky, it's either blue or it might be grey like today, but it's comforting. You kind of think it goes on forever. And when you're in space, you realise it doesn't. It's so thin. And it's that atmosphere that makes us different from Mars or from Venus or Mercury, and that's what protects all life down here on Earth. And so it gives you that sense of fragility. We're kind of on a new era of space exploration. So we have this thing called the Artemis program, where we're going back to the moon, and those missions will be happening in the next 5 years.
Wow.
So really not very far away. So we're going to see astronauts walking on the surface of the moon again, and that's a stepping stone for going on to Mars. And I reckon in the mid to late 2030s, we're going to have the first human missions to Mars. Beyond Mars, wow, where are you going to go? It's a long way. Some of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn could be really exciting and interesting to travel to. So Mars, yes. Beyond that, I think that's 100 years away.